There once was a wealthy merchant who lived in a grand house on a hill, overlooking a bustling town. He had a reputation for being shrewd and always getting the better of a deal. His most prized possession wasn't his gold or his fine silks, but a magnificent pearl that gleamed with an inner light. People came from far and wide just to see it. One day, a simple farmer from a neighboring village arrived at the merchant's door. He was known for his honesty and kindness, and he carried a small, worn leather pouch.
I've heard of your great pearl. I wish to trade something for it.
What could a poor farmer like you possibly have that is worth my pearl?
The farmer opened his pouch and carefully took out 3 small, smooth pebbles. The first was a dull gray. The second was a reddish-brown. The third was a plain white. The merchant laughed, a booming sound that echoed through the halls.
You offer me worthless stones for my perfect pearl? This is an insult.
The farmer didn't flinch.
These are not just stones. The gray one is a stone of patience, for it took me many seasons of hard work to find a way to come here. The reddish-brown one is a stone of honesty, for I have never cheated another soul. The white one is a stone of kindness, for I have always helped those in need without asking for anything in return.
The merchant, amused by the farmer's earnestness, decided to play along.
I will give you a single hour to convince me that these stones are worth more than my pearl.
The farmer agreed. He spent the hour not talking about his pebbles, but instead he walked around the merchant's house. He noticed a young servant struggling to carry a heavy load of firewood and helped him without a word. He saw the merchant's small grandson crying because his wooden toy boat had broken, and the farmer sat down and fixed it with a piece of string from his pocket. The merchant watched, intrigued.
When the hour was up, the farmer returned to the merchant with a calm smile. My time is done.
The merchant looked at the farmer, then at his magnificent pearl, and finally back at the 3 simple pebbles on the table. He thought of his vast wealth and how he had spent his life acquiring it, often at the expense of others. He felt a pang of emptiness he had never noticed before. He saw the genuine gratitude in the servant's eyes and the pure joy on his grandson's face. Slowly, the merchant reached out and picked up the pearl. With a sigh, he placed it back in its velvet box. He then picked up the 3 pebbles and held them in his hand.
You are right, farmer. My pearl is just a beautiful thing to look at. But these are the true treasures of life. They are what make a life rich, not a house full of gold.
And from that day on, the merchant began to change his ways. He kept the 3 pebbles in his pocket as a constant reminder that patience, honesty, and kindness are worth more than any worldly possession.